Episode 47, Humor and Fashion Trends.
So, bizarre fashion statements, huh? I think some people just wake up in the morning and think to themselves, you know what? I'm going to dress like a peacock today. I mean, have you seen some of the things people wear these days? It's like they're trying to break some sort of record for the most outrageous outfit ever. I saw a guy the other day wearing a shirt that had so many patterns and colors, it looked like a kaleidoscope exploded on him. And don't even get me started on those weird shoes that look like they were designed by a mad scientist. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I put on a pair of shoes, I want them to be comfortable and practical. I don't want to feel like I'm walking on stilts or wearing a pair of clown shoes. But you know what they say, fashion is subjective. I mean, who am I to judge? I once wore a shirt that had a picture of a cheeseburger on it and I thought I looked pretty cool. And let's not forget about the time I tried to rock a mullet. Yeah, that didn't go over so well. But hey, at least I'm not walking around wearing a shirt that has a picture of a cat riding a unicorn. Or am I? I'll let you be the judge of that. In all seriousness though, fashion is a way to express yourself and show off your individuality. So if you want to wear a tutu and combat boots, go for it. Just be prepared for some strange looks from the rest of us. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk on bizarre fashion statements. I'll be signing autographs after the show. Fashion is a fascinating subject. It's constantly evolving, with designers and celebrities pushing the boundaries of what's considered stylish or acceptable. But sometimes, these fashion statements can go a little too far, and that's when things get really interesting. For example, have you seen some of the bizarre fashion statements that have been making the rounds lately? I mean, what's with all the oversized hats? Are people trying to block out the sun or auditioning for a role in a remake of The Cat in the Hat? And don't even get me started on those platform shoes. It's like people are trying to make up for lost time and relive the 1970s all at once. But you know what's really funny about all these bizarre fashion statements? The fact that people actually buy into them. I mean, who wakes up one morning and thinks to themselves, you know what? I really need a pair of shoes that add 6 inches to my height and make me walk like a newborn giraffe. And yet, there are people out there who are willing to pay top dollar for that kind of thing. Personally, I've never been much of a fashionista. In fact, the only time I ever tried to make a bold fashion statement, I ended up looking like a walking punchline. I remember back in college, I decided to wear this bright purple sweater to a party. I thought I looked pretty cool, but the second I walked through the door, my friend looked at me and said, "Hey, did you steal that sweater from Barney the dinosaur?" Needless to say, I didn't make that mistake again. But in all seriousness, I think it's important to remember that fashion is ultimately about self-expression. It's a way to show the world who you are and what you stand for. So, if someone wants to wear a giant hat or a pair of platform shoes, more power to them. Who am I to judge? As long as they're happy and confident in their outfit, that's all that matters. In conclusion, fashion is a funny thing. It's always changing, and sometimes it can get a little weird. But at the end of the day, it's all about expressing yourself and being comfortable in your own skin. So, whether you're wearing a turtleneck that makes you look like a human light bulb or a pair of Crocs that are somehow both stylish and comfortable, seriously, how do they do it? Just remember to own it and embrace your inner fashionista. Have you noticed how some people just love to make bizarre fashion statements? I mean, I get it, fashion is all about expressing yourself, but sometimes it feels like people are just trying to make us laugh. For example, have you seen those oversized sunglasses that cover half your face? They make you look like you're trying to hide from the paparazzi. But let's be real, the only thing you're hiding from is common sense. And what about those platform shoes that make you tower over everyone else? They might be fashionable, but they're not exactly practical. How are you supposed to run away from danger when you're teetering on heels the size of a small child? And then there's the infamous dad sneaker trend. I don't know about you, but when I think of dad sneakers, I picture my dad's old New Balances from the 90s. But apparently, now it means shoes that look like they were designed by a blindfolded toddler playing with Play-Doh. But you know what's even weirder than these fashion trends? The people who actually wear them. I mean, have you ever seen someone walking down the street wearing a hat that looks like a fruit basket or pants that look like they were made out of tin foil? And they're strutting around like they're the coolest cat in town. It's like they're daring you to make fun of them. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all for expressing yourself through fashion. But sometimes I wonder if people are taking it a little too far. Maybe it's just me, but I'd rather wear something comfortable and practical than look like a walking punchline. In conclusion, if you want to make a fashion statement, go ahead and do it. But just remember, sometimes the joke might be on you. Thank you, and good night.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.